Apparently, I timed that perfectly. Good evening, good evening, good evening, one and all. So, let's do this. And drop it down a little bit. I have no idea about audio balancing, because this is brand new game. And what game is it? Oh, no. That one. There we go. This is Orwell. The second game, which is out, like, as of 3 hours ago. Yes! This is Orwell, Ignorance is Strength. I played the original Orwell game. I did an entire playthrough in one sitting on stream, actually. That is how much I enjoyed that game. I did like 3 playthroughs in total. And I really, really love it. If you have no idea what Orwell is, it is basically, no surprise, Big Brother inspired. You are a citizen who is given software that you can use to gather people's personal information and listen in on their calls and online conversations and stuff like that. But you decide what information you pass on to the government in an area called the nation. So what you choose to give them affects, usually affects what happens. So if you tell them, hey, this person's got a gun, then they'll go, oh crap, we'll send armed police. But if you go, oh, hey, this person's on the move, but you don't tell them that they're armed, they're going to send a different response. It's really cool. Doesn't always go as you think it does. But this is the brand new one. It came out today. I've been so hyped for it. It is going to be episodic. So I believe there are 3 episodes, of which this is the first, and they're going to be spread out across 5 weeks, I think they said. So, we're going to do it. Let's start. Congratulations, you've been selected for special duty. Please create profile. Do they have the same pictures? No, they got new pictures! Ooh, that was kind of weird because one of the pictures from the original game actually kind of looks like me. It was really quite disturbing. I quite like that one. Oh wow, snazzy hair. Oh, these are all cool. Oh man, these are all good. Oh, who to be? Well, let's be realistic and stay female for this one. Although, some of these are really awesome too. Do I go crazy hair? Let's go fairly normal. We're gonna go with my usual name of Elinari, just because, let's be consistent. Next step. You are one of 837 accepted applicants. Ooh, I think I'm already on their mailing list. Only 837 people got it so far. Ooh, I'm in there early. Your duty is to safeguard the nation. Please agree to the following terms. I am willing to severely affect the lives of citizens and non-citizens of the nation. I will do whatever is necessary to keep the nation from harm. While working, I will only adhere to the statuses and principles of the office. Ooh. I will only adhere to the statuses and principles of the office. Oh. Interesting, sure. Yeah, that's checked. Thank you for ensuring the safety of the nation's people. Welcome, agent. Oh my god, this is my old profiles. Agent investigator pairing. The following investigators are available for pairing. Please choose the corresponding profile of the investigator you wish to be paired with, if any. Well, this is the one I did on stream. This is the portrait that actually kind of looks like me, except I've got longer hair now, which is cool. Yes, look at this. Assigned case, Bonton bombings. Yeah, that was me. Well, they're all me. They're all called Elinari, which is stupid, but we'll go with this one. In order to qualify for special duty within Orwell, taking the aptitude test is mandatory. Requires you to complete a set of tasks, follow the on-screen instructions carefully and answer truthfully to the best of your beliefs. Note that an insufficient test result will disqualify you for special duty permanently. kind of want to fail it now. Oh. I'm Elinari paired with Elinari. Okay. Which of the following statements are true to your attitude? Drag and drop at least one of the highlighted statements, data chunks, onto the answer sheet. So this is basically teaching you the mechanics of the game. I want to be a pioneer in the most advanced security program. I like spying on people. I want to protect people from harm. I want to make the nation a safer place. Well, this is what they want you to say. Basically. And I want to protect people from harm is the other one they kind of basically want you to say. I want to be a pioneer in the most advanced security program. Sure. I actually kind of do, so let's add that one. There we go. Which of the following persons do you consider likely of having committed a crime? What? Well, anyone has a potential to commit a crime. Can I drop all of them? Well, any of them. I'm gonna upload all of them because any person has the potential to commit a crime given the right circumstances, so sure. Which of the following statements do you consider to be true, if any? An unjust law can and should be violated. I think that'd get me kicked off the Orwell program pretty quickly. There is no such thing as a justified lie. There are two sides to every story. A government should safeguard the citizens by any means necessary. Absolute truth exists. Ooh. There are two sides to every story. I actually genuinely believe that. I don't think they'd like it if I said that. There's no such thing as a justified lie. Don't know about that one, actually. Government should safeguard citizens by any means necessary. It depends who has the final call. Absolute truth exists. I like the fact it says, if any. Given the choice, would you prefer to have your medical record or your dating profile investigated? What? Well, I don't really care about either. It's kind of been able to manipulate you physically or been able to manipulate you psychologically. So, it's basically your body or your mind. So, ooh, let's do this. Why not? Which information from your medical profile would you give to an investigator willingly? Size and weight, current fitness parameters, active prescriptions, past medical conditions, or pictures and information from a full body scan? I think the answer they want here is all of the above. They want you to be compliant, I think. So, active prescriptions, definitely. Because that would be like, oh, this is things that could potentially impair my judgment. Why not that? Sure. Sure, why not? Let's just go with that. Excuse me, still slightly ill. Hey, Aneska. Oh, my voice. Confronted with the situation below, which action would you take? Your best friend boasts about having been accepted into Orwell. Since you are working for Orwell yourself, you know that talking about your job is punishable by imprisonment. Ooh. Without saying anything to my friend, I inform the national authorities of the next possibility. I warn my friend I am working for Orwell too, and that I will have to inform the authority if this continues. Straight up, no, because since you are... No, you know that talking about your job is punishable by imprisonment. You are talking about your own job, therefore you are punishable, likely to be punished for imprisonment. I feign ignorance, but hint my friend talking about such a delicate job might not be advisable. I guess they kind of want you to do that. I'm gonna actually do that and see what they say. Insufficient. Oh. The office has rejected you as an agent of special duty, but if you ask for it, the test will be reset and you'll be given another chance. I cannot change my answers as they reflect my honest opinions. I accept the disqualification. Yeah. I accept my answer. Come on then, deal with it.
Hello, O'Brien. Is that you?
I have to disappoint you.
What? Raban, what? How? After all this time? I didn't think you'd...
Remember what you did? Again, I must disappoint you. I've not been blessed with a short memory.
What? Raban, listen. It wasn't me. I don't know anything about what happened there. That's the truth.
Truth. See, I never had much regard for the Bible, but there's one remarkable, groundbreaking moment. Before being sentenced to death, Jesus goes on and on about being a witness for the truth. But Pilate defies him with the simplest of all questions. What is truth? It is this particular question I've been pondering over for a very long time now. How much of the information ending up on our screens every single day has passed through so many other minds before, each one with their own bias and agenda. It is all cut down to size, proportioned, ready to be consumed. And yet we greedily swallow it all in blissful ignorance, because our hunger is unending.
Stop the nonsense and get to the point. What do you want?
To ask you a question. What is truth?
I don't understand.
Now you're the disappointing one. You of all people should, Oleg Bakay. There is only one thing about truth that is certain. Truth is dead. As you soon will be.
What? Why? You? How did you manage? How? Vart! Vart!
Oh, okay. For one, voice acting? Holy crap, that's cool. That wasn't in the first one. I think I might need to raise the volume on the voices. Episode 1, Thesis. Ampleford. Hello, Ampleford. So you would accept disqualification just like that. You are either downright stupid or you are very loyal towards us. You might be exactly whom I need. So either way, doesn't matter if you give them the answers they're looking for or you're honest. You get accepted onto Orwell anyway. Can I? Oh no, I can't. I'll just wait to this and then I'll up the volume a bit. Can I do it from here actually? In fact, yes I can. Yeah, let me know how volume levels are. If they're a bit too high, too low, whatever. My name is Ampleford. I am part of a special division within the government, the office. We get called in for the delicate matters. A man called Oleg Bakay disappeared a couple of days ago. The last we heard of him was the call I just played to you. Volume's alright? Excellent. Awesome, glad to hear it. Thanks, guys. I have added a transcript of that dialogue to your reader tool. You can read it again or listen to the recording. Oh, the fact that there's recordings is amazing. When you're done, open the unknown person profile on the left. So this is very much the same setup as the original Orwell game, which is cool. This is nice. This is a much nicer layout. There we go. Unknown person. Since you are paired with an investigator, basically since you've played the first game, I assume you're familiar with the procedure and spare you most technicalities. Thank you. For starters, upload Oleg Bakay's name from the transcript to his file by dragging it onto the profiler. Okay. His name's not said until... Oh, there it is. Hello, Oleg Bakay. This profile is now primed on Oleg Bakay. Now other data chunks related to this person might appear. Check the transcript for newly found data chunks. Truth is dead, as you soon will be. So that suggests he's probably dead. And it's also the only data chunk we can do. Interesting. That's an odd thing to say, isn't it? We're taking that as a death threat, as did the National Beholder, which is the newspaper. So we can go to the National Beholder news website. Is oh my god, I'll read it in a second. The National Beholder is the most respectable news site in the nation. You may browse their headlines freely to get informed. The recording of the call you heard ended up in their newsroom. Why? That's a piece of the puzzle we're missing right now. This article is a good starting point for our investigation on Oleg Bakai. To proceed, please adapt his picture and profession. Okay. Oh, well, that immediately tells you. Recorded call indicates direct involvement of blog The People's Voice in the disappearance of Pargesian Army officer Oleg Bakai. As you see, he's an important figure in the Pargesian army and neighbouring country. We are very concerned about his fate. They want to avoid a war. There we go. There's a photo. Oh. Not exactly the most tender smile. At least he is smiling. It's more I can say for you, Ampleford. But that's not what we're here for, after all. A related document. Let's read the rest of this. An audio recording of a phone conversation between Pargesian Army officer Oleg Bakai and Rabban Vart was leaked to the National Beholder late Monday evening. Rabban Vart is known as the editor-in-chief and founder of the highly controversial blog The People's Voice. In the ominous recording, which has since been verified by experts, the editor directly threatens the officer, claiming that Bakai would be dead soon. In the light of Bakai's recent disappearance, experts have developed a theory that the blog might be directly involved in, or may otherwise have incited, the incident. The fact that the recording was leaked by an anonymous source, National Beholder, has been interpreted as a direct threat to the Kassar administration of Parges and their alliance with the nation, which the blog openly and aggressively opposes. Okay, so this is a data chunk that I could upload, and it would create a profile for Rabban Vart. But there's also something else I can look at. Pargesian army file. He is captain. Captain? Okay, well, let's give him his rank. You may have noticed by now that for every data chunk you upload, 10 minutes of time pass. Oh crap. Due to Orwell's extensive search algorithms. The events around us will unfold whether or not we are oh, this is a new thing. This is cool. Because before, except for like the very last section of the last episode, you were not restricted to how many. There was no real penalty for just uploading every single data chunk you found, depending on whether it conflicted with something else or not. You could just upload anything you wanted. They might have a go at you and go, oh, is that really necessary, agent? But you could still do it. This is like, if something's due to happen at 9 AM, it's going to happen at 9 AM, whether or not you've given all the information. That's a nice change. I like that. There you go, 10 minutes. So, Assign for protection of Prava from the ongoing threat through anti-government group Forces True Parges. Awarded the Medal of Honor for saving civilians. In charge. Okay. So we have to now be careful of what we upload because time is going to pass. So this is now more relevant at the moment than more information on Oleg. So we'll do this. Rabban Vart, that's the name that Oleg Bakai mentioned during the call. Let's focus on Bakai for the moment. We'll get back to Vart in a second. So there we go, it's created a link between the two, Oleg and Rabban. So, there we go. Follow Amphord's instructions to learn about Oleg Bakai and his profession. So you do need to know about profession, okay. So now we can go back to his Pargesian army record. So, yes, his affiliation will probably be useful. The fact he was awarded a Medal of Honor? Kind of useful. Let's do this. A bloody mess, that civil war. Partridge has suffered a great deal from it, so did the nation. So I'm assuming now it's just waiting for us to do all the things, because this is the only thing. Upload the call sign. Yep. Excuse me. Ola Bakai is a paragon of honor. Call sign Janus. There we go. Two-faced. He still goes by this call sign. Granting you access to our database, which you should have a look at, you'll understand it better after you see the files. Ding ding. Search database. While yes, we are in fact worried about our relations with Parges because of Bakai, you will see that the whole truth is more complex. Is he working for you? As you're not a simple investigator, you have access to an Orwell build designed to meet the specific needs of the office. We can utilize the data stored in the profiler in the left to circumvent certain restrictions that would otherwise bar us from making progress. Make good use of this ability within our database and the data stored in Bakai's profile so far to solve my little mystery. So, search for Agent Call Sign. I just did it. That was really awkward. Oh. Okay, he's one of us. Ooh. Hey, Tally. Good evening. Good grief, my throat. You did it, well done. I'll leave you to your well-deserved info for a moment to truly understand why this case is so precarious. He's Pargesian, redacted, confidential informant as officer for the Pargesian army. Ooh, device. Cool. Tends to use names of people close to him as passwords. Interesting. You almost made your frigate in BDO. Holy crap, there's a lot of resources needed for that ship. Good job. So, I'm assuming it's prompting you to go, hey, look, this guy's an informant. Yes, Bakai is our informant. Ooh. Placed inside the Pargesian army for years, now vanished into thin air. You surely grasp the danger this poses should it ever come out. Yes. What we now call as spies usually don't go down well when you get found out. We need to understand what happened and then possibly retrieve him or contain the damage. To get to the bottom of this, we'll have to investigate the person who called him last, Raban Vart. You already found a trace to him before in the Beholder. I will turn Vart into a target person now. Time to pick up from there. Okay. Hello, Mr. Vart. So. Now the cool thing here is, I'm thinking actually. Greetings from Osmotic Studios. Hope you enjoyed the game. Hello. Oh, well, I've already found 2 little changes that I absolutely love, and the fact that things cost time now and things are going to happen, you have to be more careful with what you upload. I love it. Everything has more consequence and more kind of, do I really need this information now? It's great. Thank you for this. I've been looking forward to this, and thank you, Osmotic Studios. I love it. Luckily, Bakai is using one of our registered phone devices to communicate with us. It seems to be online right now. You can access it using the Insider tool, which I will unlock for you now. Good. Hello. Of course, Bakai has locked his phone with our own encryption tool. I'm afraid not even Orwell can break that. Well, that's quite good. You'll have to do this the old-fashioned way by finding and applying Bakai's key. See if you can find a hint to discover his password. Okay. You may have to dig a little deeper to uncover it though, so maybe advisable to check other resources first. Sure. Well, we found out already that he likes using people close to him as passwords. But we don't know anybody close to him yet. So, do I want to update his picture? Kind of do. I mean, I know that's going to make time pass, but in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the same person. Nice. Okay, so. Is anything else on here? No. We have all the data chunks we have from that. Da, 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 da. History of bravery. Da, 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 da. Cool. Okay, I'm assuming at one point this is going to be useful, because it never gives you anything for nothing. Is any more information here? Raban Vart is known as the editor-in-chief and founder of the highly controversial thing. Okay, so let's go to him. So, this is the only thing we have on Raban Vart right now. Ta-da! The People's Voice, we've heard of them. This preposterous news site has people rallying for protest in Parges for years. Judging by that call, Raban Vart and Oleg Bakai seemed well acquainted, even if it isn't the most friendly relationship, apparently. Your task here is twofold, Agent. First and foremost, we are to locate Oleg Bakai. Then, in order to understand whether Vart is behind Bakai's disappearance, we need to find out what connects the two in the first place. Okay, I can do that. Here we go, People's Voice website. Oh, I remember seeing this actually. One more thing before I let you roam freely. Remember that we are bound to the division of powers defined by the Ethical Codex. You're now leaving charted territory as far as I'm concerned, and I have to rely on the data you upload to make my calls. Oh, this... Yes! Okay. Oh, man. Doubt anything you read, especially when it comes to the People's Voice. Well, it's not like you have a bias or anything working for the nation. Don't give me wrong info to work with. I'm counting on you. See, last time I streamed Orwell, I kind of screwed things over for the nation a bit, but it stopped people getting killed, so I kind of felt okay with that. We'll see. Okay. The nation burns again. 3 people are murdered because of Blaine's incompetence. President Puppet stops re-election plans. Oh, my life. We are an independent collective devoted to providing you with... Oh, well, there we go. There's a photo of Raban. He looks like he's doing the whole, like, science thing. Everyone knows that meme I'm talking about, right? Where he's kind of just like, science, which gets used over and over as memes about us. We are an independent collective devoted to providing you with the facts that mainstream media outlets try to hide. Ilya Vart, I'm assuming brother or son? Kind of hard to tell his age from that. Shannon Carrillo, Daniel Buchanan. Cool. The People's Voice is supported by the Angels of the Nation Network, a volunteer team who provide development assistance in Parges? Page? No idea how I can say that. I don't know what's correct. Reach out to our editor-in-chief. Well, getting his email address is quite useful. This will allow you to observe his working email account through the listener tool. Once Raban Vart receives an email or sends one through that account, you'll be notified and be able to read it. Da, 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 da. Good luck. From unknown person to Raban. I see you have decided to make use of my gift to you. A good choice. I am of the impression everything will come to pass exactly as I anticipated. Good luck, and I hope you will achieve our common goals. Cryptic as hell? Your fan? Huh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna assume this is relevant, because, a fan. Cute. Yeah, but I don't know, it's gotta be relevant somewhere. So, oh yeah, I can't do that yet. What else do I need to know? I like this. President Puppet.